Hey guys, it's Xanthez. I know it's been a while since I posted. I've been really busy uh, with life. A lot of things have kept my attention. I still have been playing the season. I've been watching all the YouTube videos, looking at what everybody's doing. I did make a build for the LMG because I was using the LMG before the mods came out, and now that they finally came out, I did want to showcase and show you guys a build that you can do. You can change it up. Um, this will help you do infestations. I'm about to show you. It kind of mows them down. It can be used to do anything. It can be your daily driver build. It can be your raider build. We've taken it in raids. We've done it in raids. It's not the greatest build in the world. There are more builds or other builds that do more damage, and there are other builds that are more survivable, but this build can do it all and will get the job done just fine. To start off, I'll show you the specials. You're going to need 10 strength, 8 perception, 12 endurance, 4 charisma, 2 intelligence, 10 agility, and 10 luck. For the perk cards, starting off in strength, we've got Bulletstorm, Lock and Load, Brick Wall if you're a ghoul. If you're not, you can put whatever card you want. Even humans can use this build. It'll be perfectly fine. If you're a human, you might be able to put a 2-star bandolier, or if you need an arms keeper to carry more weapons. It's whatever fits your needs. You can put anything in there. I use traveling pharmacy 1-star with mine because I carry a lot of chems. I will not be using any chems in this video to showcase this. I use bringing the big guns so that I can get more bulletstorm stacks. Bandolier because I carry a lot of ammo. Easy target for crippling. Perception, number cruncher, tormentor, tank killer, concentrated fire, awareness. I use 1-star of downranger. And endurance, I use life giver. Ironclad, which also works in power armor. Chem fiend, if you're a ghoul, most of the time you're using chems. I like using chem fiend. That's one of the ones that you can change out if you're a human, or even if you are a ghoul and you don't use Chem Fiend. You could use, Bullet Shield. That'd be a good one to switch out. I use Through Hiker and Glowing Gut. Again, if you're a human, you could switch it out for Bullet Shield, or you could switch it out for Hardy. Hardy would be good too. Charisma, Strange in Numbers, Tenderizer, and Moral Support because I'm a ghoul. If you're a human, you can put something in there differently. You could put Team Medic if you want. It helps out. Intelligence, I use Curator because I use bobbleheads and magazines. It doubles the duration of both, and it's a really good thing for your team if you're sharing perk cards with them. I highly recommend using magazines and bobbleheads when you have them. I use Good with Salt because I carry a lot of food with me and I don't want it to go bad. Science Monster, if you're a ghoul. If you're not a ghoul, you don't need it. You could put something in there like Power User so your fusion cores and your power armor last longer. I use 1-star of batteries included. In my agility, I use Gunslinger, Gunslinger Expert, Gorilla Expert, Gorilla Master, Gorilla, and Gun Tricks, 2-star. If you're not a ghoul, you could swap out Gun Tricks. Sorry, I had something in my throat. You could swap out Gun Tricks for anything else that could match your playstyle. There's so many cards and agility that you could swap them out for if you wanted to. Maybe you need more action or AP regeneration. Sorry. Or if you don't need it, you could take those points and put them somewhere else where you might actually need a few more points for your build. In luck, I use better criticals. Ricochet, really nice. Ricochet will help you so much. Class Freak, to keep my mutations down. Critical Savvy, glowing criticals. If you're not a ghoul, you could put something else here. You could put quick hands, so that way you don't have to reload and you get even more stacks of Bulletstorm. Faulty spots, because I'm a ghoul. If you're not a ghoul, you could change that out to something else that fits your needs. One gun army would be really nice in there. It just depends on what your build is like. For the legendary perk cards, I use intelligence, agility, strength, luck, taking one for the team because you're going to get shot, and perception. Now for this build, I am using power armor. Usually I do not use power armor, but for this one I am. It does help out a lot in infestations. Right now my resistance is out the window. It's crazy. It really does help you, especially with those rocket launchers that if you're not in power armor, they're going to one-shot you. For the power armor, I'm using the Vulcan just for the fusion core duration and the AP regeneration. I'm using Lucid on all my 1-stars. If you're not a ghoul, you can use Overeaters. I'm using Luck as a 2-star on, I believe, almost all of my pieces because we need that extra luck so we can crit every other shot. And it looks like it's just on my leg pieces. On my torso, I'm using Powered for more action point regeneration. And then it's back to Luck on my arm and Luck on my other arm. So 4 Luck and 1 Powered for 2 stars. For the 3 stars, I'm using Active on my arms and on my torso. On the leg pieces, I am using Sentinels for the extra damage reduction when you're standing still. It's very important if you can get into the habit of stopping when you're shooting. You will notice a huge difference in the amount of damage that you take. For the 4-star, I'm running 4 limit breaking and 1 rangers. You can swap out rangers for scanners if you want to. I've seen a lot of people put scanners on their armor to make their AP reduction even more. I don't believe that you really need it, and I don't think it does that much for you, to be honest. I would rather get that 5% bonus damage just for that weapon. For the weapon, I am using the light machine gun with Furious, Rapid, VATS Optimize, and Pinpointers. You can put quad on this weapon, and you can run conductors on it, and you will shoot forever. And it's really great. You get even more stacks of Bulletstorm. You'll get up to the 20 mark, and you'll have an extra 200 bullets left to shoot at 20 stacks. This is just what I prefer. I prefer the Furious and Pinpointers for mine. I'm running the standard 308 receiver, the stub barrel, stabilized stock, large magazine, no muzzle, and the red terror paint just because I like the red terror paint. I will showcase this. As this is an infestation, I am on my team by myself. I have no buffs on right now. It's just my mutations. The same ones that I've always used: Adrenal, Reaction, Bird Bones, Chameleon, Eagle Eye, Egghead, Herbivore, Herd Mentality, Marsupial, Scaly Skin, Speed Demon, and Unstable Isotope. And all the rest are just my perk cards. No, no food buffs, no chems, no nothing. This is starting out with 2 stacks of Bulletstorm. The damage ramps up the more stacks you have. It's crazy that all these spawned out of nowhere, didn't it? Yeah, it's dumb. It would have been a lot easier had I put on my usual buffs. I'm usually using bobbleheads, like I said. I'm usually running magazines for crit. I'm usually running Blight Soup. I'm usually going with the company tea. If you have the Sunset Sarsaparilla, highly recommend using it when you're going into combat. It gives you that extra percentage of ballistic damage. I'm usually running Psycho buffs and Berry Mentats. I will use coffee because I am using pinpointers. If you don't have a lot of coffee, I would recommend using conductors on your light machine gun. Med-X does help you with the damage reduction, but again, this is all you can change what you need to fit your playstyle. I know a lot of people do not have a lot of coffee, and using pinpointers with Furious on this kind of gun is going to eat your coffee. Like I said, this isn't the best build in the world. It doesn't do the most damage. But you will survive infestations. You can do raids. You can do anything that you need with this build. If you need help getting items for this build, if you need help getting the mods for this build, you can stop by my stream on the weekends. We stream on Thursday through Sunday from 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time to usually 11 or 12 at night. Yes, it is shorter streams, but we are always on. We are always running raids. We're running infestations. You're more than welcome to come and join. You're more than welcome to ask for help. There are plenty of people that hang out in that channel and with us that will help you get this build up and running, and we can help you get to where you want to get inside Fallout.